My name is Neil, and I work for iliveinDallas.com. I'm the co-founder, but we are here at the Revolver Brewing in Granbury, Texas. We're here with the owner. Go ahead and state your names and tell us your story.
My name is Rhett Kiesler, and this is Andrew Shelton. I'm one of the owners, and Andrew here is one of our brewers. Very good brewer.
Great. So we actually came across the Revolver Brewing back at Taste of Dallas a few months ago, and we were very impressed with the beer. We were impressed with the name. We were impressed with their marketing. Really, the beer is what sold it, and that's the best thing for them since they are a brewing company. But can you just tell us the story, Rhett? How did it all start here in Granbury? What's your background? Have you been a beer lover for 20 years? Tell us more about it.
I guess I've been a beer lover, yeah, for a number of years, but I have to say, probably it was back in the 90s, somebody handed me a fat tire, and I thought, wow, that doesn't taste like a beer that I've had before. And it was just that simple first beer that kind of got me on, wow, what else is out there? I mean, if this exists. And so, I started obviously looking into what else was out there, and really my background is finance, and I had been working in the finance industry and had moved back to Texas. I actually was born in Arkansas, but grew up I actually lived everywhere. I mean, I could probably go through it and take the rest of your film to go through all the places. My dad was in the oil and gas business, so we moved all over the world. Ireland, Singapore, different coasts, you name it. But I went to junior high and high school in Houston, so I kind of claim, well, for Sugar Land, which is right outside Houston, I kind of claim Houston as sort of my home. But so I wasn't born here, but as they say on the bumper sticker, I kind of got here as quickly as I could. So
have you always sort of had that entrepreneurial spirit? Is that in your family at all? Or what made you decide to start a brewery?
I don't know if I always had the entrepreneurial spirit. I mean, my dad worked for the same firm for 30 years. I guess when I was a kid, though, I remember my grandfather going to the courthouse to get a permit for cantaloupe sales. He's an old farmer. We had the truck full of cantaloupe. So when he came out, of course, I was out there selling them on the steps of the courthouse before he got his permit. So I guess I started out young as an entrepreneur. You can say that.
Are you a salesman, or are you more like sort of a scientist to try to get the right formula?
No, I leave the science and the brewing up to these guys. These guys are pros. I'm a numbers guy.
So this guy right here, you have a degree in physics, you said?
Yeah, a degree in physics.
State your name again?
All right, so I'm Andrew Shelton. I got started in brewing in college. I kind of brewed because it is a little bit cheaper, a little bit better than what we could get, mostly poor. And I graduated from Colorado State University with a degree in physics, and went looking for work, couldn't find any, so then I went back to school and did a certificate program and went to UC Davis and got my master's in brewing, and I took the IBD exam and got my diploma in brewing.
This guy has a master's in brewing. It's awesome. This place is amazing. I love it.
And we're leaving out one guy also, Grant Wood. Yeah, Grant's not here this weekend. We let him out. And Grant's a veteran from Samuel Adams. He was a master brewer.
We met Grant at Taste of Dallas a few months ago, and we knew that he had worked for Samuel Adams for maybe 15 years, right? And how did you meet up with him, and how did you swoop him up out of that situation?
Yeah, well, as he likes to say, I guess it was like all modern romance. It kind of bloomed on the internet. The truth is that I knew I wanted to open up a brewery here in North Texas. I felt like something obviously I was dying to do, and just felt like North Texas really had room for another brewery up here. And this was a couple of years, two and a half years ago. And so I put out an email on the Brewers Association website, I guess, and they have this little email thing that goes around every weekend. So I got an email from Grant.
So it's a Texas Brewers Association or national?
No, it's the Brewers Association. It's a national organization. Okay. I think they're out of Boulder, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And so anyway, we put the word out, and we're a member of the Brewers Association. We put the word out, and I got this email. Hi, my name's Grant Wood. I'm from Sam Adams, and he's from Irving, Texas, which is not too far from here. And so he was looking to get back. And that's usually how we get our brewers. He's from Fort Worth and was out at UC Davis, and Grant was in Boston, and so we reel him back into good old Texas and let him give him the tools.
Back to the Lone Star State.
Back to the Lone Star State.
So you opened your doors in October, right?
We did.
Okay.
October 20th.
And then how long have you been doing these tours?
Since that Saturday.
Since that Saturday. That's really smart. Has there been some changes in Texas laws that have to do with brewing? Is there a reason why there's such a resurgence with the brewing culture here, or does that even affect?
I don't think it was so much a change in the law that led to that. I mean, you may differ. I mean, you may disagree with me, but I don't think it was that. I think it was really just an awakening to what. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are people that have been in Texas that have been big fans of craft beer for years and years and years. I mean, it's and you know, we can get into the history of craft beer in Texas, but basically, I think it was that you know, if you look at different parts of the country, you know, Colorado, the West Coast, even the East Coast, now, you know, you start to see the South is just, you know, it's not like there weren't craft beer fans down here, but it sort of has hit mainstream a little bit now.
Okay.
And that people that it used to be sort of a fringe thing, you know, I think it was the odd person out that said, well, you know, I've got some craft beer, do you want to try it? Now I think you're seeing people awaken to the fact that, wow, there's more out there than just the large domestic light lagers.
Awesome, that's incredible. So you guys have tours here every Saturday, and is there any other days?
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
Noon to 3.
Noon to 3. Awesome, great. $7, you get samples of 4 different beers. I'm a huge fan of all of them so far. You can pretty much taste any of them. There's several bars in Dallas that have them. Do you know off the top of your head?
They're all listed on our website.
I know,
which
they're
is
all listed on the website.
revolverbrewing.com.
Revolverbrewing.com. Great.
Yeah.
Thank
and
you.
I need to update it. There are a few that are not listed, and I apologize to those people right now.
That list is growing so quickly.
We're going to get it. Yeah, we're going to get it.
Who's your salesperson? Who goes out there and does all that?
Well, at first it was us. We were the sales team. You know, we'd go out and say, "Hi, we're Revolver Brewing." You know, I'm just curious. Have you heard of us? And they'd be like, "No, sorry." And so, you know, we've tried to change that, and really,
we're getting there.
We're getting there. Yeah, I mean, people are starting to find out about us, and we try to brew full-flavored but very drinkable beers, and so. That's kind of our part of the market that we're going after.
It's incredible. I think your beers look great. As I said, the marketing's great. Your logo's awesome, and y'all done a lot. So thank you so much for your time. So come out to Granbury. Come out to a tour on a Saturday afternoon from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Fan them on Facebook. Check out their website. Thanks, guys, for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.